Alright, y'all, we back. Part 123 of Zenless. My bad for being absent, by the way. I was not around last week Saturday, which, by the way, I'm sorry. So today, we're gonna finish, we gotta do Trigger Story. Obviously, we're at Trigger. We're doing Trigger Story today. We're gonna finish all of it in one sitting. Usually, I'll do like part one or two of it. I'll do like two parts of the agent story, and then I'll wait next week. But since I was absent for last week, I will do the full story today. So that's what we're gonna do, because also the update drops in like 2 days as well, and then we're gonna get more story stuff with Vivian and Hugo, the continuation of the proxy story, which will be very exciting. So yeah, let's just dive right into it. Honestly, I don't got nothing crazy to say. Trigger. What do you have for me, bro? What kind of traumatic ass, sad ass story you got for me? Because every motherfucker in this game got some fucked up stories. So there's not one character that's happy or like agent I can. Well, I don't know, bro. Can I? I mean, there's Anton. Nobody talks about Anton, but I think Anton's probably like the most laid back one. And then they gonna drop that S rank Anton, and then he's gonna have the most fucked up pass. Like I'm gonna be like, oh well, change my mind. Every motherfucker got trauma and shit. Alright, reading time. This is a story that takes place in the past. A story of a rookie proxy named Fathom who meets a young lady at the crossroads of fate. God damn, look at these boxes. They stocking up on some new tapes. God damn, bro. Why does Belle look so small behind the counter? I never seen her. I didn't know you can go behind the counter. No, you can't even go behind her. I don't know why we should. Belle, we've been on 6th Street for a while now. How many internet commissions have we taken these past few days? Oh yeah, this takes place in the past. So this must have been like when they first got into 6th Street. Okay, so this is back in the old days. Yeah, I'm assuming it's okay. We're starting our proxy business and video store from scratch, side by side. It'll take time. These days, I've been focused on managing the store, so things you take care of internet business, Bill. Having this cozy little home with you is already much better than life you had just after leaving the academy. As long as we slowly build our reputation, we'll eventually have a chance to uncover clues about the fall of the old capital. Bell, we'll take it slow. Okay, so this is where it all began. We're going back in time to the younger days when they were just young and inexperienced. Belle, your enthusiasm is really something, but your troubles will soon be resolved. I saw how hard you've been searching for the commissioner, so these past few days I found an intelligent broker on the internet who can introduce commissions to us. As long as we can establish a long-term partnership with this professional intelligence broker, we shouldn't have to worry about getting commissions in the future. As your older brother, I also want to be able to help you. Okay. Thanks. I think I've done a good job too. I bring things to meet him at the store today. We should be arriving soon. Are you talking about that shepherd guy? That shepherd guy, bro? At a moment of sudden knocking comes to the door. He's here just in time. Belle, let's go talk to him. Who knows? Maybe, cool surprise will be waiting for us on the first commission with him. So this is the past. When they like first moved in. And this is the early days, so they don't know who Ellen is, Belle. They don't know Nicole. Nicole, no one. As the front door opened, a man in a suit walks in. Although he was a friendly rabbi, was small and he was something slightly off about him. Yep, it's my boy Shepard. Belle, I'll introduce our future partner, the intelligence broker I found on the internet. Shepard, my boy. Nice to meet you both. You can call me Shepard. I'm glad you two chose to work with me. By the way, are you just starting out with this line of work? Needs to be in the business. Just started. I understand. There's no one for rookie proxies like you two to have a hard time finding commission. Does he know? But please don't worry. As an intelligent broker, I exist precisely for people like you. Let me check my notes. Your name is Phaethon, right? What kind of commissions do you usually specialize in? We're great. I mean, we're super goated guys in the hollows. That's literally what we are. an energetic response. These days, many young proxies like the energy you have. That being said, combat-related commissions might be a bit tricky, right? These two don't seem like fighters, and hiring combat personnel can be expensive for new proxies. To be honest, I'm not sure I feel comfortable assigning you anything dangerous. We'll find our own way towards all that. I believe you see in the actual commission. The actual commission, huh? Well then, I have to have a recently issued commission that could serve as the perfect starting point for our partnership. I believe this commission is the perfect difficulty to access your abilities. If you're interested, let me explain the details. Shall we move to a more convenient place to talk? It's not suitable to talk about this at the counter, so you move to a small room ship. Refer to discuss things in detail.
Our first assignment together is a missing person commission. There's no need for combat or venturing into any hollows, so it's completely safe. Honestly, I can't think of a better way to test your skills.
Not to be rude to the client, but guiding people through the hollows is what a proxy does. A commission that doesn't even require stepping in one seems kind of pointless for us to handle, right?
We're literally the goat at guiding people in the
Don't
hollows.
get me wrong, I'm definitely not trying to pass this off on you. Your ability to navigate the hollow is unquestionable. That's what makes a proxy a proxy. But this role involves more than just that, and this commission is a perfect opportunity to demonstrate those other skills.
My charger is wrapped around my earbuds. Alright, there we go.
To be honest, the client barely gave us anything to work with, just pieces of info. That's why this is a perfect chance to show off your skills in gathering intel, spotting details, and negotiating. All the makings of a top-tier proxy.
You've made your point. Guess we can't refuse now. Let's see the job.
Shepard nods in satisfaction and pulls out 3 items from his pocket: a harmonica, a sheet of music, and an old photo. Trigger. So what does Trigger have to do with us in the past? Like, have you met Trigger before?
The client has only provided us with these 3 clues. All we know is that the woman in the photo is your target.
Just a photo. So even the client doesn't know her name, identity, or whereabouts? And what's the deal with the harmonica and the sheet music?
The client doesn't seem to have any more info, though it's possible they just don't want to share. But the client did mention if you get stuck, you should try playing the sheet music with the harmonica. Well then, I'll leave this commission in your capable hands. Keep me in the loop if you make any breakthroughs. Just ping me on Knock Knock.
Knock knock. So we're going on so our commission is to look for Trigger. What the fuck?
A single photo and a melody. Feels like chasing shadows. Belle, where do you think we should start?
Maybe we should start with Port Elpis. A woman with her eyes covered isn't exactly someone you see every day. Remember when we went to visit the sea? I'm pretty sure we spotted someone like that back then. Remember? I was in a bad mood that day, so you took me to the port to clear my head. We bought some fries, but you were so busy staring at that girl with her eyes covered, a seagull snatched them right out of your hand.
Why do you sound mad? Now that I think about it, that woman did look a lot like the one in the photo. I was just a bit distracted. I didn't mean to stare. Next time I'll make sure to watch my fries more carefully.
He liked what he saw. Bad boy White was like, hold on, White. Nah, bro. I know you was staring at that Trigger, man. I know why you was staring, bro. He wasn't because she was blonde. Got that fucking dumpy, bro. I know why he was staring. He ain't slick White. He ain't slick. He was like, damn. He was staring at her booty, bro. We all know he was staring at the booty. I don't come on now. Weiss was gooning. And Belle was like, the fuck you staring at? That's weird, like.
Well, thanks to you, we've got a lead now. Let's head to the port and see what we can find.
Alright, let's go to Port Eplis. El Bingbu 18 Eels. Y'all go unbox the tapes for us, please. Or our belongings, since... Oh, we just moved in. Oh, I see. So this is probably our personal belongings. I thought this was just like boxes of DVDs, but we moved in. Got that Home Depot. Belle, we arrived. Time to find our missing person. However, it was a week ago when we saw that lady, and we can't be sure if she's the person we're looking for. Even if she is, it's uncertain whether she's still around here. Let's get searching. Right, since we don't have any other leads right now, let's try our luck here. I'll attempt to hack into the cameras to check if she's around recently. As for you, Belle, take the photo and ask the locals and passerby around here. Okay. Have you seen this woman? Damn, who the fuck is all the way over there? Alright, well, let me start asking some people. Excuse me. Excuse me. It's time to go home. Hello, have you seen this person? Me, I don't usually come around this area, so I might not be much help, but I'll still take a look. I don't think I've seen her. If you're looking for a calm one, it'd be better to ask the pups that go upstairs in this area. Though the local officers don't seem to be doing much. They haven't even dealt with the abandoned ether batteries flowing in the sea. What the hell is that? Yeah, the disposable batteries. I saw no one was handling them, so I collected a batch myself and threw them into the trash can. I left them unattended. They pollute the environment, but they're kind of pitiful, aren't they? The batteries, I guess. Sorry, I got sidetracked. I could be heading back. Now, go look with your search. Thank you, stern lady. Ether bat. I did not know there was such thing as an ether battery. Ether batteries. Like, what the fuck? Excuse me, ma'am. Strange lady with the mask on. Answer me. Hollow has no feelings. What the fuck? Great, it seems you're the contact sent by headquarters. I've already placed the item in the hollow closet for you. Make sure to pick it up. Have you seen this person? What photo? Let me have a look. I've never seen her before. Is she the one target for the job? Or is she some kind of witness? Someone who saw the scene before? Now, looking at her eyes, it's like she's the... Do you need to send someone to find her? Nah, I'm good. What do you mean? Never mind. I don't care. Just make sure you pick up the goods. Damn, bro. Shady ass woman, bro. Shady, bro. Alright, pick up the goods. Do some illegal activity, I see. I mean, I don't want to talk. We're also doing illegal activities, but I'm not harming people. We do harm. Look, life is hard, okay? Damn. No result today. I told them the bait wouldn't work, but they didn't believe me. Have you seen this person? I'm just a fisherman staring at the bucket, bobber, and fishing line all day. How could I recognize anyone? I know a reliable type of bait. The other day, when reaching Enzo, who lives next door, I learned that he occasionally goes fishing. I recommended the bait that Enzo usually uses this to the man. You don't look like someone who's been fishing. Are you sure about this? Trust me. You foreshadowing the fishing event that we did. I remember I did that, like, what was that, like a month ago? Like a month or two ago? I was fishing out here. I was out here being a demon. And these fishermen. Whatever. I'll give it a try next time. Let me see the photo of the person you're looking for. I think I remember this girl. This girl. I'm here fishing every day, and she was here some time ago, walking along this wooden walkway. Do you know where she lives? How would I know? Most of the time, my mind is focused on fishing, and it was just that day. I mean, that day I got tired of fishing, so I got out to take a walk and happened to see her. I only seen her at one time. If you need, I can help keep an eye out. But for now, I really don't know any more about this girl. Okay. A little bit fishy. Get it? I asked a few people, none of the clues seem particularly useful. I should head back and discuss our progress with Weiss. Alright, Weiss, so, no, you can't find Trigger, apparently. What were you doing? We were out here for hours. You see anyone?
No luck on my end. Belle, did you find anything?
It was wishful thinking to assume that a quick stroll through the port would solve this. But since we're here, might as well give the harmonica a try. Whether it works or not, you owe me some fries before we head back.
Damn, why?
I'll do whatever you say, but Belle, would you mind giving the harmonica a try instead? I'm curious to how it sounds.
Wow, you sure know how to set me up. I'm telling you now, though, I can't promise what it'll sound like.
Belle about to start cooking on that harmonica. Oh. Damn. Bravo. Bravo. That wasn't that bad. It was a little bit rough with some of the notes, but that wasn't that bad. That that was pretty good. Bravo. Everybody get round of applause. That was pretty good. That wasn't too bad, bro. That was pretty good. Pretty good. I got like a 7. 7 out of 10. Beautiful performance. And then Trigger just spawns behind them. That's how you spawn Trigger. You just play the harmonica. You pulled out the harmonica, glancing at the sheet music, see a melody you never heard before. Taking a deep breath, you let the notes flow and start to play. It was pretty accurate. Whatever. You think it sounded good? At least the music continued for half a minute.
How do I put this? It sounds okay once
It was
you
alright.
get
It
used
was
to
pretty
it.
good.
But nothing happened, so I guess we should just get some fries and head back.
What the fuck?
You the one that's playing the harmonica just
Oh my
now?
god, it summoned her. The harmonica. Wow. So guys, you wanna know how to summon Trigger? Just play the harmonica. Play the harmonica. It summons her. But we found her, guys. She just appeared out of thin air. She merged out of pure thin air. Right? You summoned her like a fucking boss, right? Like, what the fuck? Crazy, bro. Crazy. Where the fuck did she come from?
Sorry. My sister didn't mean to make such a commotion. We'll just wait. You're
Trigger. She said, hold on, that's my team. Hold on a second. Who's awoken the Trigger, man? That's crazy. So what? Wait, so Trigger's been around for this long. Then how the hell did they not know who Trigger was during this? Did they meet Trigger? Because this takes place in the past. This takes place in the past. I think this is like before they even met the Cunning Hairs, like Nicole and Ambi and like Billy.
You're the one in the photo. Sorry about that. I didn't hear any footsteps, so I didn't realize you were right beside us.
Sneaky, yeah, because she freaking spawned out of thin air, bro. You summoned her. She didn't appear. We summoned her. Like,
My apologies. Moving quietly a second.
or her LED lights.
I didn't mean to startle you. If I may ask, where did you learn that melody?
Why shoots you a questionable glance? The blindfolded woman from the photo actually appeared. What only for the surprise, but now what? Come over to my crib.
Well, the two of us are proxies, and this song was given to us by a client. We never thought it would actually help us find you. Our client is the one looking for you. Why don't we discuss the details somewhere else?
I see. Please lead the way. I'd also like to meet this client of yours.
Let's head back to the store.
Okay, let's go check in with Shepard. Oh, I almost forgot. Your name is...
My real name. I haven't used that in a long time.
Charon?
But I do have a code name.
Charon?
You can
Charon?
call me Charon.
Charon? Now Trigger? Okay. You return to the video store with the woman who called herself Charon. Along the way, you introduce yourselves and share a bit of your fledgling proxy business.
Miss Caron, I just reached out to the information broker who posted the commission. He should be here shortly, and you'll be able to meet the client soon. Please take a seat on the couch. I'll get you something to drink.
Thank you, but please, don't mind me. By the way, the second row from the top on your TV wall, third unit from the left, it has a connection issue. You might want to check it out when you have time.
What? How did you
Let me
know?
see. You're right. How did you know? No wonder there's been some lag lately.
I rely on my hearing. I lost most of my vision in an accident. I can just about make out the outlines of my surroundings. To move around like an average citizen, I've trained my other senses to be extremely sharp. I heard a faint buzzing sound. By moving around the room and noticing the change in sound, I was able to pinpoint the location of the faulty TV.
Damn, bro.
Sorry. I hope my question didn't seem rude.
She better be like, how you
No
blind?
need to apologize. Vision isn't the only way to perceive the world. As proxies, you two should know that better than most. Anything that can be seen with your eyes can never be considered a secret.
A subtle silence, bro. That fucking knocking, I thought that was from my room. Bro. I fucking hate that sound effect, bro. That shit is trippy, bro. It makes it sound like someone's knocking on your door. So you're just like, huh? Like, damn, bro. Fuck you, Zenless. Hoyle. Bastards. A subtle silence fills the room. It's clear it's clear you each have secrets you don't want to share with each other. And there's a unspoken understanding between you. As the silence is on the brink of becoming awkward, a knock on at the door comes from outside the shop.
It's me again.
Shepard.
You found the target already?
Yeah, but we
Wow,
summoned her.
Nathan, you guys are incredible. If you're always this fast, you could take on anything.
I'm glad you're impressed. But why do I get the feeling you aren't very happy? You look a little uneasy.
Where to start? It's great that you were able to find the woman in the photo, but there's a new problem. I can't get in touch with the client anymore. There's been no reply from his knock-knock account since yesterday. I brushed it off at first, but there's still no reply today. Just when I thought he might have skipped town, his account suddenly sent me a location, the edge of a hollow. Who sends something like that in normal circumstances?
Sending a location from the edge of a hollow? That's anything but normal. And the client hasn't responded at all?
Either way, I'll keep trying to reach the client. All right. Let's stay in touch for now. We won't be wrapping up this commission for a while.
Okay.
Sorry, but I overheard your conversation. Could you share that location with me? If I investigate the hollow, I might pick up some clues.
You're Miss Charon? No offense, but the hollow isn't somewhere just anyone can waltz into. Without a carrot or combat personnel, it's a death trap. You should wait.
I mean, do you see how she's dressed? I will assume she can fight, bro.
I'm a soldier. I
Yeah.
served with the Eridu Defense Force under the Chrysoberyl Division. Even after retiring, I've made countless trips into the hollow. You can trust in my combat skills. The heart rates of you and the two proxies here seem to have just spiked.
Huh?
Don't worry. My military days are far behind me. I have no current ties with them.
The Oval Squad.
As for getting into the hollow, proxies, can I request your assistance? I don't know anyone else who could guide me. I'll pay the commission fee as best I can. If you don't want to be involved, that's fine. I'll think of something.
Wow.
We'd like to find the client ASAP too. I mean, who's gonna cover our commission fee otherwise? Besides, if we said no, you'd just head into the hollow alone, wouldn't you?
How did you know?
So that was your plan? You just remind me of how wise and I used to be. So desperate to find someone that we didn't even care if we were ready or not. Well, since Miss Charon wants to continue to investigate, I'm willing to act as the proxy for no additional fee. You can relax, Shepard.
I see. That works for me. With the client still unreachable, my hands are tied. Please, look into the hollow. And be careful.
I'm really sorry for troubling you both. Finding this client is very important to me, so I may have acted a bit out of line just now.
No worries. Seeing how determined you are to find the client, we couldn't just sit by and do nothing. Let's work together to find them.
Whoever gave her that mask, y'all cooked me. Fit check. Hold on. Trigger. Look at this beautiful lady. She's blind. She can't see you, bro. But damn, bro. Oval Squad. This outfit is crazy, bro. Why the fuck? Hold on. She got nothing on. Then her bare titty is out, man. That's bare titty. She got no bra. And of course because Zenless, boy, they love booty. They love booty. So I don't blame them. But she got bare titties out. That's crazy. Solid fit. Look at the shoes. Her shoes remind me of someone. I don't know what it is, or someone with these shoes are related in a way. And also, goddamn, bro, can we talk about how tall? Man, Turkish kind of tall, bro. What the fuck? Oh, she is tall, bro. Damn. I mean, Lycon's still like the tallest. But she's pretty damn tall. Alright, let's get going. You know what?
Number 0, Andy.
Bring her. Oh, I gotta get 3 of them.
Standing by.
Oh.
Number 0, Andy.
We fighting?
Standing by.
My loyalty.
Number 0. Hey, don't
Ready and waiting. Ready for combat.
Let's go. Oval squad. Oval squad. Alrighty. Let's do this. Time to lock and load and shoot and
Miss
there.
Charon, I need some time to calculate the hollow route.
Hold on.
Leave this to me, Proxy.
Yeah.
Actually,
Alright, no gooning. No gooning.
For
Let's focus.
reasons. I still remember the way forward clear as day.
Boom. Alright, how do I want this thing room?
Oh? Well, why don't you wait just a little longer? Calculating a path doesn't take that long.
It'd be more efficient to retrace a path I've already walked. Please come with me, Proxy.
Let's blow your asses.
Right over there. I'll pierce it. The path ahead. It should be right around here. I wasn't here too long ago. One moment, Proxy. I might have misremembered. I just need to think. Support in position.
I'm sure you're well aware that hollows undergo periodic spatial distortions and reconstructions.
Boom, 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 boom.
That's why each time we enter, we need the most up-to-date carrot. Off balance.
Proceeding as ordered.
You're not lost because you can't remember.
It's Mark.
After you left the hollow, spatial distortion occurred. That's why.
But ready.
Burn.
Support in position. Roger. Huzzle. Sorry for being so presumptuous, Proxy.
You know, I should let them talk. I gotta let them talk.
By the way, Miss Caroline,
Hold on.
how are you so fluid when you move and fight?
Hold on. Let them yap. Let them yap.
Got it covered, Soldier 11.
Is it because of your sharper hearing and heightened senses?
Let them yap.
That's one part of it. In fact, my eyes gained some unique abilities as they changed. I can't see most things clearly, but I'm able to detect the etheric fluctuations of nearby humans, ethereals, and other objects.
Holy smokes, bro. You know, y'all go yap. I'm just gonna do it, bro. Like, fuck it.
I call this ability Ether Vision.
Holy mackerel.
Quite the ability! Given your combat style, those eyes must come in handy on the battlefield, huh?
Is that it?
That may be so.
All right. One more.
Yeah.
Her ass is crazy, bro. Why does it take so long? Bro, Hoyoverse, fix the dialogue in this game. Fix the dialogue. Why is there like a 10-second delay?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't mind that. Right? Yonk.
Open fire!
Open fire.
You're in my
Open fire. Burn.
Wait, something's up ahead.
Damn.
There's someone on the ground. Ugh, it smells like blood.
You can smell through eels? Wait, really? Damn, that's crazy. A man and a woman lie collapsed on the ground with the unmistakable smell of blood emanating from the from the source of the scent. You can sense bullet holes in it. Damn, Zenless. Oh, they're dead. No signs of breathing. Their heartbeats and pulse are completely gone. These two are dead. Cause of death appear to be severe. Their blood loss from the gunshot wounds. God damn, bro. Shit. That's fucked up, bro. Time of death probably gonna last 1 or 2 hours before we enter the hollow. This is just a case of losing contact with our client. Someone's been killing people in this hollow, though I don't sense the killer nearby right now. There's still a chance they'll arrive somewhere in the hollow. Foxy, don't stay away from my side. I'll keep you safe. I really want to take their bodies out of the hollow without knowing the killer's whereabouts. It's too risky. Marcy, mark these coordinates. Once we confirm their safe, we'll come in to retrieve their bodies. I'm sorry, the ground must be cold. May you rest in peace. Damn, bro.
What could have happened? Who did this?
They got caught lacking.
Given the depth of the wound and the caliber of the bullet, the killer was a sniper, just like me.
Damn, bro.
Proxy, stay vigilant and get behind me. The killer may still be nearby.
Don't worry, Bell's invincible, damn near.
They seem to have no qualms when it comes to killing. Let's press onward. I feel there may be more victims, and...
Hold on. Yo, can I get an ill shot?
I hope nothing's happened to the
Oh, you
client.
get some crazy shots. Hold on. Backflip. Flip back. Backflip. Chef. Light. And then boom. Crazy. Damn, I should have summoned for trigger. No.
The surrounding ether levels
Um.
have significantly increased. What's going on?
Boom. 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 Boom.
Hold on. Let me find what's causing the ether level increase. Ahead. There are multiple devices leaking ether non-stop.
Damn, trigger. What? Moving at the speed of light, like.
Recalibrating.
Get quick scope.
High-pressure ether storage tanks. Filled with highly concentrated
Oh, I'm in the
ether.
corner. Oh, I'm in the corner. I'm stuck. You know, now I keep forgetting that I gotta level up my poker, so she also has this ability.
Great.
Such high ether concentrations will make the nearby ethereals more active and cause more to show up.
Quadruple parry, bitch.
The target's weary.
Wanna recharge? Heron! It'll be dangerous if we keep moving forward. We deserve. I won't back down.
Understood. These storage tanks are high-risk items manufactured by military-industrial companies. They're rare, even on the black market.
Counter.
Several of these storage tanks appearing in the hollow is a clear sign that our opposition has malicious intentions. For wind.
Damn. Yep. Oh my god, I'm sniping. Okay. This bitch sniper rifle's an AR. This is an AR. What kind of fucking crazy ass gun, bro? What the
All high-pressure ether tanks have been disabled. We can keep moving. Wait.
She's like
Caroline,
sliding.
I'm detecting 4 life forms up ahead. Let's go take a look.
Brother. Oh my god, there's more. Oh my god, this motherfucker's a serial killer, bro.
Proxy, there are 4 people over here. They're all still alive.
Oh, never mind, that's you.
I'm not detecting any ether fluctuations from any other life forms nearby.
Great, that's a relief. Charon, can you confirm their condition?
Damn, my quality was shit back in the day.
Confirmed. 1 is seriously injured. A bullet pierced their lung. The other 3? No internal injuries, just a few minor wounds. They're all unconscious.
A bullet piercing your lung, damn near. That shit just sounds fatal. That sounds like guaranteed death. The fuck?
The one with severe wounds. His etheric fluctuations are nearly completely gone. He's beyond saving.
Who are you? Help me. It hurts. So cold. I don't want to die.
There must be something we can do. I'll contact the hospital and we can get him out of the hollow.
His internal organs are ruptured. He'll bleed out long before we can get him out. No rescue team can beat the clock when life fades this fast.
Am I dying?
And the music stopped. Well,
I just want to go home.
I'm sorry, my guy. I really am, but we cannot save your ass, bro. Sorry, man. You could. Damn. Alright, so this is probably gonna be like a slideshow to some fucked up past. Or like something like a sad moment between Trigger comforting a dying man. Oh, there goes that harmonica. That's her theme. That's that harmonica. Cameron doesn't respond. She sits beside the dying man, pulls out a harmonica, and begins to play a soft, familiar melody. The tune echoes throughout the hollow, heavy with the scent of blood. It's the song recorded on declining sheet music. As the harmonica gentle notes fill the air, the dying man stops groaning and simply listening until his eyes close forever. Damn. What the fuck? What happened?
Carolyn, are you okay? Did you get hurt during the fight just now?
I'm fine, don't worry about me. As I mentioned before, these eyes of mine have their uses, but they bring just as much inconvenience. The rejection reaction you saw just now was one of them. Staring into death. It's not something I handle well.
My head. Where am I? Who are you people? I remember now. There was a madman. A lunatic who tied me up and dragged me into the hollow.
Jesus.
You're not.
I'm not the lunatic you're talking about. Can you stand? There are 2 more unconscious survivors here. If you can, help us carry one of them. Let's get out of here together.
Leave. We can leave this place. What about that lunatic who shot at me from the shadows?
The culprit should be gone by now. Charon, let's get the survivors out. Follow me.
Okay. Well, this shit is dark. Like I was expecting. Motherfuckers are dying and getting shot and just... Damn, bro. Exhausted and unable to carry any more bodies, you record the coordinates for a few of the corpses. Once this is all over, you should make sure to report them anonymously to the public security. With Charon, you keep your guard up alongside the 3 survivors, eventually arriving at the abandoned metro entrance in front of the Ballet Twins Road. Proxy, let's take a short break here. The area around the Ballet Twins have been abandoned due to the hollow disaster, and no one's likely to be around. It's both saluted and safe. We can have a person place for a conversation. Those 3 survivors. Yeah, I know. They just escaped from a killer, so we need to check on their injuries and mental well-being. Unfortunately, I don't think so. After we wake up and saw me, they didn't have any particular reaction. If they used the ones who assigned the commission to find me, they should have recognized me to some extent. Proxy, I'll keep watch around here and be on the lookout for the perpetrator trying to track us or attempting to ambush us. Could you please have a brief conversation with the 3 survivors? I think they might have information on the perpetrator. And that, to be honest, I think they might... No, it's probably just my imagination. I'll get some info. Thank you, Proxy. Wow. The Ballet Twins. Migu Cop. Yo. Thank goodness. I can't believe it. I'm still alive and out of the hollows. What's your name? Oh, me? I'm Jesse. I'm so grateful you were there to save me. When that maniac was chasing me and sniping at me, I really thought I was done for. Let's see. Questions. Go ahead, ask. Although I really don't want to remember what just happened, you did save my life. Alright, well, first of all, how are your injuries? I feel a bit dehydrated. I probably have at least 10 or so aberrations, but surprisingly no major wounds. Seriously, what's up with that maniac? What did I ever do to him? Nothing to them. That made him go through so much trouble to set up a trap, kidnap me, and then throw me into the hollow to slowly execute me. Take some time to calm down. Is that all you want to ask? Well, I ain't like, thank you all. If you had come and I think all 3 of us would have been killed by that maniac. Just one question. What about y'all? Take a deep breath. If your emotions get too intense, they might be open. I feel like I'm going to throw up. The fear that someone's still trying to shoot me, it just won't go away. Are you guys okay? I'm okay. Did you save us? I'm just about holding up. I more or less recovered from the shock. I remember you looking for someone around Port Bliss, weren't you? Oh yeah, you're that chick with the blue hair. Yeah, bro. Yes, I think I've seen you before. Well, how embarrassing now with me again like this. What's your names? My name is Zoe. Aaron, just call me Aaron. Feeling nauseous again? I managed to hold in. Did you want to ask something? I have some questions for you. No problem, we'll answer what we can. Your injuries. Aside from the blunt force injury on the back of my head, I also have some minor abrasions and a slight dislocation in my shoulder. On top of that, I'm a bit dehydrated, so I have a headache now. Mine are worse. My left arm was hit solidly, taking off a small piece of flesh, and the same with my calf. Why am I going through all this? I'm really fed up. I got a few more questions. What happened to you in the hollows? Jerry, let's talk about it. Right now. I'll go first. After I woke up, I found myself tied up, lying alone in the corner of the hollow. And for 3 years, wondering if I didn't make an escape, and then there I'll be doomed. So I found something sharp and cut through the rope. After freeing myself, I was able to run with a bullet and grazed on the top of my head from above. That's when I realized someone has been walking all along. What kind of psychopathic ass behavior, bro? The fuck? The thing happened to me when I woke up. My limbs were tied, and 3 arms were already closed, and unfortunately the ropes weren't tied too tightly. I used a broken iron railing nearby and eventually managed to cut through them. The bullet hit my left arm. I should only grit my teeth and run for my life. As she keeps talking, she'll throw up again. That maniac shooting from the shadows. They seem to take pleasure in watching our frantic attempts to escape. They could have just killed us right there, but they deliberately aimed these shots slightly off target, killing us to keep struggling. Under the threat of the Ethereal chasing me and the Ember's fire, I don't even know how long I ran. Eventually, I managed to reach an area where the Ethereals were less active, but that maniac shot me with a tranquilizer, and I passed out again. Same here, now that I think about it, we must have both passed out in the same area. Jesus, bro. Alright, take some time to calm down. Alright. Anyway, thank you and your companion. And learn from your rival. I don't think they're let us leave so easily. Why are you being targeted? I can't take this anymore. Starts fucking puking ferociously. After a brief check on the three survivors, you share what you learned for Chiron. She then calls the three over.
Thank you all for assisting me. Even though I'm a
Where my water?
stranger,
I'm getting thirsty all this reading.
you've given me valuable information.
Alright.
It's the least we can do after you saved our lives. If there's anything else you want to ask, go right ahead.
I do have some questions left to ask. Before that, could the three of you introduce yourselves? I'd like to see if there's a pattern to how the killer chose their targets.
Zoe, Jesse, Aaron.
I'll go first. My name's Zoe. I used to be a soldier in the Defense Force.
Oh, you're a
now
soldier?
I'm just working a regular desk job at a private company. Don't let that fool you, though. I've earned my stripes.
I'm Jesse, currently working as an internet information broker.
Chef.
I'm still pretty new at it, though, so I can't think of any reason someone would target me.
My turn? I'm Aaron. I was also in the Defense Force, but now I'm unemployed. Actually, I have a question for you all. Did you see my friend when you were in the Hollow? She's about my height, with shoulder-length blonde hair and a mole under her eye. We were kidnapped together, but I can't find her anywhere now.
If I recall correctly, we didn't come across anyone like that in the Hollow, among both the survivors or the bodies.
Yeah. What kind of twisted ass psycho, bro? This motherfucker's in this game, that ass kidnapping people, kidnapping them, throwing them into the hollows, tying them up, and then fucking shooting them for they cannot escape the hollows, for they can get eaten to death by ether. Psychotic ass behavior, bro. What the fuck? This motherfucker is evil. Holy shit.
It's alright, I'll keep looking. I hope she's okay. We were always inseparable. We even planned to visit Scott Outpost together for Remembrance Day. I never thought something like this would happen.
Yeah, I'm sorry about your homie.
Remembrance Day? What's it about?
As the name suggests, it's a day organized by the Defense Force for the families of deceased soldiers and veterans. People gather to mourn their loved ones who died in the fall of the old capital and find comfort in each other's company.
Oh, damn.
I didn't know the Defense Force did that. Huh. Maybe I should go check it out.
If I can't find her anywhere else, I'll head to Remembrance Day alone. Maybe she'll show up there. Was your missing friend also a member of the Defense Force? Yes, she and I were in the same squad. Obsidian Division's Cartis squad.
This sounds like a series of murders targeting the Defense Force. But Jesse wasn't with the Defense Force.
Yeah, I was about to say that. Like, what about him?
No, you're probably not far off. Jesse claims to have been up front, but he neglected to mention he was once part of the Defense Force.
Oh, you were?
Jesse?
Well, that's... I just don't like bringing up my past in the Defense Force. It's not like I'm trying to hide it. They're just memories from my time there that I'd rather forget.
Let's see.
I was part of Obsidian Division's Noct Squad. That's the absolute truth.
I was also in the Obsidian Division, Impera Squad. I don't know who those who died in the Hollow were, but it seems the killer really is targeting members of the Defense Force.
Wait a second. If I remember correctly, during the fall of the old capital, didn't our three squads work together on a mission outside Hollow Zero?
We did? I don't really remember.
I have a vague memory of it, but there were so many people on the mission, I don't remember your faces.
Thank you all for the information. I'm starting to see a pattern in the killer's choice of targets. But there's something else I need to ask. I came to this hollow because someone I'm searching for sent me its location. And that person was likely being held by the killer as well. Did you happen to see anyone else?
The three survivors exchanged confused glances before shaking their heads at Charon.
You're not giving us much to go on. At least tell us what kind of person you're looking for. Male or female, what they look like. Can't offer much help without that.
Sorry, I don't have much else to share. Even so, if any of you remember anything else that may be useful, please let me know. This is very important to me.
You don't even know who they are, yet you're so determined to find them. Is it really going to be an issue if you can't find this person?
Maybe. I've been searching for someone for a long time. They might be the key to achieving my goal.
I see. Well, whatever happens, I hope you find them. If there's anything I can do to help, just let me know.
Thank you, Zoe.
Thank you. But please, prioritize your own safety. If the killer is targeting former Defense Force members, there's a good chance they'll come after you again. Stay vigilant.
Of course. Once I've checked out Remembrance Day, I'm locking myself in my room and throwing away the key.
Damn. Really? You return to Raylan play with Charon. Even after questioning those three survivors, the clues we have so far are still insufficient. Our goal is to find the missing client. Right now, we only know that he was likely kidnapped by the perpetrator, but we have no idea who the perpetrator is or what they want. Kron, do you have any ideas? I think the other proxy is right. The information that the three survivors is limited. With our current information, it's hard to deduce where we should go next to the client or how in a run dry. But we still got something out of it. At least we now know some characteristics of the perpetrator. A sadistic sniper with a grudge against the defense force. They're meticulous in planning and to avoid in open confrontations and are obsessed with the committing crimes in the hollows. With these characteristics and the hollows coordinates, we might be able to deduce the general area where the perpetrator operates, as well as potential base where they might have placed the kidnapped victims. Yes, and while we're narrowing down the search, the perpetrator might continue committing more crimes. Charon seems somewhat agitated. The lack of clues plunges you all in silence. Just as you are about to accept reality and start organizing the current clues to narrow down the search, the door to the video source suddenly opens. Shefford, what's good, bro? Someone's here. Well, I think it's Shefford. He's at the counter. The intelligence broker might have something important to tell us, Proxy. Let's take a look at him first. You alright, Shefford? Why you look tired, man? Bring Shefford to a room where you can talk.
Nathan, you've already been to the Hollow and made it back safely?
Did you run all the way here? Do you need a moment? We've already been to the Hollow, but unfortunately, we haven't found the client yet.
I'm fine. Did you find any clues there?
There are traces left behind. Signs of a kidnapping. It's very likely the client was involved.
Yeah, it seems the client was kidnapped, brought to the Hollow, and later moved again. We are still looking for clues. But
I got this
why
little.
did you rush over to the store? Did you find anything?
I got this little bell in my room. Like a cat toy.
Well, just take a look for yourself.
I don't have a cat. Shefford shows you this phone about 10 minutes ago. The missing client sent them a location on not. There were no other messages.
I checked a map of New Eridu. This spot, it's another Hollow entrance.
What if this guy's the perpetrator? You know?
We've been chasing dead ends with absolutely no clues. And now one just appears out of nowhere? Something smells fishy here.
Something is
You're
fishy
sure it's
here.
just a disappearance for now and nothing more serious has happened, right? If that's the case, the situation is still manageable. No matter how shaky the clue is, let's keep investigating. Just be careful. Any casualties and this will become something beyond our control. At that point, stop the commission and contact me. I'll bring in some professional Hollow experts to deal with the situation.
Shepard hurries out again. He turns to Karen, who seems unsettled. Has she held back the full truth from Shepard to avoid having the search handle off to someone else?
Thank you for not revealing what really happened to that information broker.
Don't mention it. But I have to ask, why are you doing this? Calling for help might have been the safest way to handle the situation.
The killer is a sniper who has no qualms about taking lives. Judging by the victim's injuries, it's clear they know how to deal a fatal blow and how to inflict pain without causing death. Most Hollow Raiders lack experience dealing with snipers. If they encounter the killer,
eyes red,
it's likely to end in a difficult fight, or worse, casualties. And besides, asking for help from others would only delay the search. The client is at risk right now, so I think we should follow the clues and enter the Hollow as soon as possible to ensure their safety.
It could be a trap. Could be.
I helped you keep this from Shepard, but I have to admit, it's just too dangerous. What if this lead is a trap? Who even knows who's really behind the client's messages anymore?
I understand, I really do. But what if we're late and something happens to the client?
Why is the client so important to you, Charon? Would you be willing to tell us? Are you so set on finding them because they're connected to the person you've been looking for?
The client's true identity might be the very person I've been looking for. And if not, they most certainly have some vital information. Since leaving the military, I've spent years searching for my missing teammates. They were more than just comrades who trusted me with their lives. To me, someone raised as an orphan. They were family.
Nicole. Nicole's an orphan.
I've scoured countless hollows and every corner of New Eridu to find them, but I've never found a single lead. Until I met you and heard that melody on the harmonica.
Hey man, I do know what she's talking about. She's talking about her homies from the capture demo. There was the capture demo. Her homies got fucked over, and she went, yeah.
It's called Homecoming.
Homecoming.
My squad leader composed it. Only our squad knew it. And yet that client of yours not only knows the song, but also gave you the sheet music. Please, Proxy. This client is the only lead I have left. I'm certain my teammates are still alive. If this trail goes cold, I don't know when I'll get another chance to reunite with them.
If they're still alive, could there really be no trace of them after all these years? Why's gaze towards you seems to convey such a question, but then thinking about how you're also searching for your teacher, it doesn't seem that hard to understand. Yeah, I got you.
How anxious you must feel. Let's face this together. But this time, we really need to be extra careful.
Thank you, Proxy. I feel much better knowing I have your support. You can trust me. I'll protect you if the killer is really waiting for us in the Hollow. We'll make it out in one piece.
Damn, bro, this is a long-ass fucking story, bro. Are we still on part one? Like, this is the longest part one ever, bro. This is a crazy long part one. I'm gonna have to end it here. I'll upload part 2 and part 3 right after this, but shit, man, this is long. This is a long-ass story. Usually, it just be like, part 1 be mad short, and then part 2 and 3 will be like the meat and the bones. The meat and potatoes, but part 1 is just extended, so I'm gonna end it here. I'll upload part 2 later, and yeah, see y'all later.